Donald Trump has said 29 times. 29 times he said, 29 बार उन्होंने बोला कि भैया मैंने सीज फायर करवाया है. अच्छा, अगर वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं तो अपने भाषण में यहां प्रधानमंत्री कह दें कि वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं. यहां पे अगर दम है तो यहां पे प्रधानमंत्री बोल दे कि ट्रंप झूठ बोल रहे हैं. If he has the courage, if he has the courage of Indira Gandhi, let him say here that Donald Trump, you're a liar. That you did not make a ceasefire and that we did not lose any planes. Let him say it here. If he has the courage. 50% भी है इंदिरा गांधी का तो यहां बोल दे. 50% होगा तो बोल देगा, बोल देंगे. सॉरी सर, एक साइड से 7th फ्लीट आ रही है, बोल दीजिए सर. मजा आ रहा है.
ऐसा नहीं
सर अभी तो मैंने ओपनिंग नहीं किया सर.
आपका समय
अभी तो मैं सेट हो रहा हूं.
समय आपका कम.
अभी सेट हो रहा हूं सर, थोड़ी ढील दीजिए. अगर दम है, अगर सचमुच में दम है तो आज शाम यहां प्रधानमंत्री को कह देना चाहिए डोनाल्ड ट्रंप इज अ लायर. झूठ बोल रहा है डोनाल्ड ट्रंप. एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर नहीं है बट वो यूज करते हैं. भाषण में उन्होंने कहा कि सारे के सारे देशों ने टेररिज्म को कंडेम किया है. एब्सोल्युटली 100% करेक्ट. मगर उन्होंने यह नहीं बताया कि पहलगाम के बाद एक भी देश ने पाकिस्तान को नहीं कंडेम किया है. Not a single country has condemned Pakistan. Everybody has condemned terrorism. What does it mean? That the world is equating us with Pakistan. Earlier, when the UPA government was there, it was very clear Pakistan is promoting terrorism. And they used to condemn Pakistan for promoting terrorism. Now, not a single country has condemned. Achha, very interesting, another fact. I mean, sometimes this external affairs minister amazes me. मैं चौंक जाता हूं मैं. He says that now even defense minister, we have deterred Pakistan. Acha, you have deterred Pakistan? Fine. The man behind Pahalgam is a Pakistani general called General Munir, Chief of Army Staff. That man is having lunch with the President of the United States. He is sitting there. Our Prime Minister cannot go there. Mr. Trump is breaking all protocol and he's inviting the man who has done terrorism in India to have lunch with him. Prime Minister hasn't said anything. Prime Minister has not said, how dare Mr. Trump invite Mr. Munir to his office.
Now, I would like, sir, to address one particular aspect because some members have brought it up. And this is regarding the US activity during this period. Sir, I'd like to inform the House that on the 9th of May, Vice President J.D. Vance called the Prime Minister, warning of a massive Pakistani attack in the next few hours. Prime Minister, in his response, made it very clear that if such an attack happens, it would meet with an appropriate response from our side. Now, sir, that attack took place and was foiled by our armed forces, and I think the House should collectively appreciate the performance of the armed forces in foiling what was a massive attack on the 9th and 10th of May. Now, our response, which the Prime Minister promised, was delivered. And it was delivered with devastating effect. I don't have to say anything. Every member has seen satellite pictures of Pakistani airfields. You can see from the state of those airfields, which shown by the pictures, what was our answer. Now, on the 10th of May, we received phone calls sharing the impression of other countries that Pakistan was ready to cease the fighting. Our position was, if Pakistan was ready, we needed to get this as a request from the Pakistani side through the DGMO channel. That is exactly how that request came. Now, I want to make two things very clear, sir. One, at no stage in any conversation with the United States was there any linkage with trade and what was going on. Secondly, there was, please listen. Secondly, there was no call between the Prime Minister and President Trump from the 22nd of April, when President Trump called up to convey his sympathy, and the 17th of June, when he called up Prime Minister in Canada to explain why he could not meet. So I would again, मैं इसको दोहराता हूँ, 22 अप्रैल से 17 जून तक।
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, मेरी एक बात की आपत्ति है, भारत देश का शपथ लिया हुआ विदेश मंत्री यहाँ स्टेटमेंट कर रहा है, उस पर भरोसा नहीं है, उनको किसी और देश पर भरोसा है। मैं समझ सकता हूं उनकी पार्टी में विदेश का महत्व क्या है, मगर इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं है पार्टी की सारी चीजें यहां सदन में आकर थोपे। भारत के विदेश मंत्री पर भरोसा नहीं करोगे? ओथ लिया हुआ व्यक्ति यहां पर बोल रहा है, ही इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, इसीलिए ये वहां बैठे हैं और 20 साल तक वहीं बैठने वाले हैं।
Honorable Speaker, sir, in the course of the debate today, some points were made by members of the opposition. I would like to respond to some of them. We were asked, why did you stop at this time? Why did you not go further? Please see who's asking this question. This question is being asked by people who, after 26/11, felt that the best action was inaction. Now, I would like, sir, to read out, because one member said, nowadays BJP members like reading from books. You get the truth in books. Sometimes you don't like what we read in books. So let me read out, sir, two excerpts from a book by the National Security Advisor of the UPA government. After 26/11, a chapter, this is a book called Choices. He says, on sober reflection and in hindsight, I now believe the decision not to retaliate militarily, but to concentrate on diplomatic, covert and other means was the right one for that time and place. This is what he says. But did he even do that? Because 26/11 happened in November of 2008. What was the reaction? The reaction was Sharm el-Sheikh. Was that diplomatic? Was it covert? Was it military? Now, what did Sharm el-Sheikh do? In Sharm el-Sheikh, the then government and the Pakistani Prime Minister agreed terrorism is a main threat to both countries. Now, today, sir, people are saying, America is hyphenating you, Russia is hyphenating you. That is what I heard Dipinder Huda ji say. Hello, you are hyphenating yourself. I mean, you did not need a foreign country to say, please link India to Pakistan. Your own government was saying, India and terrorism is a main threat to both countries. And then they said terrorism should not be linked to the composite dialogue. And worst of all, they accepted a reference to Baluchistan in that. Now, here is a country reeling after 26/11. And you are equating Baluchistan and 26/11, what happened in Mumbai? And you are saying that the perpetrator and the victim have both got a problem. And then now you are asking me, why didn't you go further? People who did nothing are asking a government which did so much, saying, why didn't you do more?